what's up, y'all? It's Mackey
and Johnny Finesse. You're watching Gargantuan.
Hey, I don't even know what to say to you, you're a big shame. Hey, you stagnant, steady in the slow lane. You know the fame is so fucking lame. Hitting hard in your ride, you shouldn't have came. Dogs are against you in Great Dane. Born in the dark, no bane.
What's good, do over don't? Today we're here with Mackey and Johnny Finesse, Purple World episode 14.
How we doing?
What's going on, yeah? What's going on?
Not much, bro.
Y'all just dropped a gas-ass project.
Appreciate you.
What was that like?
Been a minute.
Honestly, yo.
Start off.
Well, I mean, we've been working on this project for like a
Move a
year.
little closer to the mic, or bring the mic closer to you. My bad.
We've been working on this project for like a year. We put a lot of time, blood, sweat, all that shit into the project. So, honestly, it paid off. It worked out pretty well, I would say. So,
Definitely happy to have it out.
What was the feedback like?
Initially, it's been good. Everyone,
yeah, all good feedback so far.
Yeah, everyone close to us likes it.
Yeah.
And shit's growing. The audience is starting to grow.
What was your favorite song on there?
Yo,
That's a hard question.
Yeah,
I mean,
right out the gates.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Shit.
That's definitely hard to choose, but I would say, me personally, probably Scene 7. That one's hard.
Scene
So
Scene
I like that, yeah, for sure.
Mine low-key might be Phenom.
Bro,
if I
you
had to really boil down.
Yeah, I think that's the first song.
Yeah, that's the first song we made,
Yeah,
which is crazy.
you have pretty unique song names.
yeah, right?
You do a Gargantuan, all this random shit. Bro, that video, I was already talking to him about it the other day, but I want to talk about that video. How the hell did you guys make that? I know Xandros is
shout out to Xandros.
Xandros is a god, bro.
Yeah,
Legend.
you put it in.
Ridiculous. Good friend of ours.
Yeah, that location, that was all Mackey for sure, so.
Yeah. That's like a favorite spot of mine.
That's fire.
It's an abandoned Air Force base at an undisclosed location. But
Definitely
there's a lot of like sketchy ass, like broken down parts of the building.
Yeah.
A bunch of graffiti. I've been there before, so
I was supposed to say.
it just popped into my head one day. I was like, oh, we gotta do one of the hard ones there.
That shit was
love Gargantuan, so we just
no, that shit was crazy.
over there.
It was definitely a trip to get there too. On like right when we pulled up, we low key almost got kicked out of the spot. But
really?
Yeah, but there's some nice people. They let us. I don't know. They told us.
They kind of gave us like a wink.
Back, yeah.
They were like, yeah, we can't like let you in here, but we're leaving in an hour. So he literally looked at me. He's like, you know how to get in, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I was like,
bro, now we was jumping through
all right.
windows and
Fences
all types of shit.
All that shit to get
yeah,
those
bro,
shots.
to get those shots, bro. I said, especially with Xandros, like, bro, we'll do whatever it takes. Like, if I'm not risking my life for the video, like, we didn't even shoot.
Yeah, why shoot
Bro,
the video?
I feel like 90% of like dope ass videos like that require you having to do some illegal shit to get it filmed.
Honestly, like,
honestly,
you gotta risk
yeah.
Like,
and I was about to say he definitely snapped with those
location.
effects too. Yeah,
no,
was just going
effects
crazy. Like,
crazy,
bro, he combed through every frame of the video and just put a little sauce in there.
It was funny too because we got an alert, it'd be like almost done, and then like a quick, never mind, I found something. Like I'm gonna explore something real quick. Like he was trying shit, so I was grateful that he's trying to like grow through our videos.
How did you guys meet him in the first place?
So, all right, I was looking for videographers like in the area. I was just searching. So I found him on YouTube, and I just hit him up and asked him how much the video was.
Had to have been a minute.
Probably like 3 years, maybe 3 years, I'd say. But I hit him up. I'm trying to shoot, asked him the price and all that, and we worked it out. And then we shot like Johnny's Bizarre Adventure. That was the first one we did. It was like around Christmas time, yeah. But ever since then, bro, like I told him that was my first video. For me, he was gassed up for that, and we're like around the same age too. But I don't know, man. I was about to say since that video, like we just had a pretty good relationship and shit. So we've been working and all that, and I've only worked with him, so we have pretty good, chemistry, whatever. You feel me?
I feel like the three of you guys are like a package, kind of.
Yeah, right.
It's starting to look like that for sure.
Definitely
fire.
a great team. I'm like, we got good people around us for sure that put the time in. I'm like definitely proud of all that.
Sure. It's nice having all bases covered.
You guys have like a pretty solid foundation. Getting the Phoinex. I was gonna bring that up later, but since we're talking about like the crew and stuff, do you work at Phoinex? I'm confused about that because I see so many.
Vet.
I was gonna say
that's definitely a good question. I mean, technically I don't, but I mean, I guess I do in a way. I mean, the first time I went to Phoenix was like the first time I recorded and shit. It was like a little Rich the Kid feature, some small shit. The A room, And ever since then, I've been, like I'd work, and right when I got paid, bro, I'd be booking studio time just to get back there. So I eventually asked John if I could get like a little internship and shit, and like just be there and just put the time in and stuff. And that was like probably like 6 years ago. I was in high school, something like that, bro. Like
way before my time.
Yeah, like
Phoenix,
the longest. I'm like I seen a lot at that studio for sure. But yeah, bro. I was about to say, I think like a couple years ago. How many years ago we met? Probably like 2 something.
Yeah, late 2019. That's when I got to Phoinex Down.
I was gonna say, how'd you end up there?
So an artist from I know him from back home actually. His name's Henry AZ. He signed to Juicy, so he's out in LA now. But he was hanging out at my friend's place at the time, so I ran into him. He's like, "Yo, my buddy works at a studio as an engineer. He knew I made beats, but I hadn't really done any engineering yet. He's like, he just worked like a 36-hour shift. I know they need some help." So I literally just drove up to Boston and like knocked on the studio door. Like I went in the garage and I just knocked on the door, and like it's a locked door. It's like a thumbprint. And John was like in the back room in the studio, so no one was hearing me knocking. I was just so I was just standing there for like a half hour, like trying. Like I was like, I need to talk to somebody. Like I'm trying to make this shit work. And I give John a call because I figured out his number was public, and he picks up. He's like, "Oh yeah, just send my assistant a resume. Like she'll get back to you." And then it literally just like unfolded in the next 3 weeks. And
God damn.
Internship. A couple months later, I was taking sessions. Yeah, I was just like in there all the time. So I'd be staying there for like 4 days in a row, just like sitting in on sessions and like trying to figure shit out.
So wait, do you want to bring your mic a little closer?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
No, you good. But I was gonna say, so you were producing before you engineered?
Yeah, I was just making beats like in school and shit. When I graduated, I was like, I'm gonna try to see if I can make the shit work somehow. And after that summer, I was like, yeah, I definitely need to figure something out. So that's Henry like lining up the studio or telling me about the studio, like perfect timing.
How'd you get into making beats in the first place, though?
It was like 2016, which was just a crazy
prime era
music year.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
And I had like, since I started, I've like unlocked core memories like from when I was a kid of like just messing around in GarageBand like with my dad. Like when I was probably like 6 or 7, like all the time though, for a period of time. So it's kind of like way in the back of my head, but I kind of forgot about it. I didn't really know that was a thing for like professionally. And then so I played drums growing up through school and shit. But in college, I like figured out. I was like, oh, there's this whole like ecosystem of producers who like make all this music that we listen to. And just like figured it out slowly. Just started going at it, and by the time I was graduating, it was like kind of the thing I wanted to do. So it was kind of rolled out good timing.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
But I'm just glad I found the studio. Not gonna lie, because finding a way to like make a living in this shit is the way to like give yourself the time to achieve what you want to achieve.
Yeah.
Like, and when that job contributes to what you're trying to do, like it's perfect. So that's definitely like a route for producers I'd recommend is like intern at a studio and swallow your pride for 6 months, learn a skill you might not think you want to learn. It's gonna make you better at producing anyway. But just like that's a good route. You meet a lot of people.
I was gonna say in general too. What are your thoughts? Do you feel like all producers should know how to engineer? Because me and Sully used to say, or Sully said it to me first. Like, if your favorite artist comes in town, you can make a dope ass beat.
If you don't want to engineer, you don't need to learn how to engineer.
You don't think you don't?
But like, if you want to be versatile in a studio and you want to be useful and you want to like contribute more to a session and like come in clutch and impress people in certain situations, like learn how to engineer because it's like it's a skill. Why don't you want to be better at what you do?
That's facts.
But like, if you literally just want to stay at home and make beats and send them out, and that's like the lane, then just do that. But like, if you're trying to move, like, and meet up with people in the industry, you got to be like somewhat knowledgeable about what to do with equipment and like Pro Tools. That helps.
I wish a lot more producers would learn how to engineer though, because like it would just unlock so many more doors. I feel like.
I mean, as like infrastructure and stuff builds, like I don't know. I feel like our generation's probably gonna kind of put this shit in schools and like make sure this shit is presented as an option.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Once there's like more infrastructure around what this is, like especially with like production, you know what I mean, like like lawyer agreements and shit like that. Like once that's stabilized, I feel like there'll be more of a pipeline. Like actually teach people what they need to know.
I feel like that is something they could teach in school easily. But I feel like honestly, the school system's like try to push everyone away from all that shit, bro. It's like fucked up.
Like that, the entrepreneurship, like no, we should be attacking that, and people are running from it.
Exactly. Like they try
especially nowadays. Now that everyone's so global, you can.
Bro. Like right. I mean, you can reach anybody, bro. Like it's a
not intended, but
era.
for real, now that you can reach anyone, it's like
instantaneous.
Oh yeah,
sure.
How did you get into music though? Because I just asked him, but
no, I was just brought to the studio. Someone put me on a song, whatever. Just wanted me to I don't know, do a feature or whatever. And I don't know. I was about to say I just ran with that, bro. I was
started the shit with the
band. Like for sure, but yeah. No, but I don't know. Music kind of just spoke to me. Like I've always loved music and shit, but like right when I went to the studio, I was like, all right, this is it. And I seen some people perform at like the Middle East. It was actually Wi-Fi's funeral. And I was like, yo, I'm like, this kid's like, you feel me, young, crazy. I'm like, bro, anybody can do this. Like, it doesn't matter your age, you can get it. You feel me? You can make it.
That's facts.
Somewhere.
That's facts.
It's music. Just put your mind to it. You feel me? Facts, bro. I was about to say.
How long were you making music before you started taking it serious? Would you say?
I'd say probably like a year, 2.
But
I mean, like, I found like I don't know. I'd say success for me. I don't know what other people would call success. I got like attention for me. Probably like a year after I started making music. Maybe like I don't know, a couple months.
Yeah, after.
Yeah. Some X-Free posts and all that. That was I don't know pretty cool when I was younger in high school and shit. But yeah, bro. I was about to say like probably like a year, and then I was like, you feel me? I don't know, like especially with music, like I always I don't know wanted to put my best foot forward. You feel me? I always put everything I got. Like I'm not gonna shortchange myself.
When you first started, were you just dropping shit, or were you like
definitely dropping on SoundCloud for sure? I was definitely solo SoundCloud. Then I realized I was like, wait, like anybody could drop music on like Spotify, Apple Music. That was big to me.
Doing all that.
So yeah, like, got into TuneCore and then DistroKid, which is what I'm on now. So I don't know, but definitely just drop in whatever I make at the studio or like at the crib or whatever, as much as I can.
Easy enough, really.
Especially in the bro, like there's people recording their freaking closet. You feel me? Or
you record at home a lot?
I have a setup at home. I don't record at home too much. I probably record at the studio the most, but that's what I need to get into more. Like recording literally wherever you're at, pretty much. I'd say, like the home, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, everywhere, yeah, like too. Yeah, definitely. Like at this point, I'm sure we can record anywhere. You feel me? Like anywhere.
I feel like I feel like when I first met you, didn't you say, or the second time I met you, because I met you in New York, didn't you say you like recording at other places besides the studio, or am I bugging? Because you had your mic in your trunk, and you're like, bro, like I love recording at home, because you just pulled your mic out of your trunk, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I think it's nice at least having the option, or like, I don't know, if you find yourself in a cool place, like, oh, we got like a nice window with a balcony and like a table, and like, you know what I mean? Like if you're in an Airbnb and it's a nice setup with
just to have the mic.
Yeah, like make that the studio, you know, as well, 'cause I don't know. I take a lot of inspiration from like being in a new place and like running around and shit. And like, yeah, you explore the city and then you come back and make something new. It's like,
for sure.
Y'all take any trips together?
Yeah, we've been to New York a couple times. Yeah, that's kind of it, right?
Yeah, definitely got some stuff planned.
Yeah, we definitely have some trips planned.
But yeah, I mean that's kind of what kicked the stuff off and stuff. I don't know. We went to New York and we recorded some songs and stuff. So yeah. We're definitely trying to travel.
How do you like New York for networking?
It's cool. I mean, they definitely got an established music scene, but I feel, me personally, a lot of people from this area try to, copy a lot of New York stuff. Yeah. I don't know. People just, I don't know. I feel like people should make their own, style, be original, more original. That's just me.
That's facts.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of times Boston's like a New York light. So it's a similar feel in terms of like the city, but there's just so much more
going
doing
on
the type of stuff you're doing. You know what I mean? Like I met you at Quad. Just also,
random as shit.
That's crazy.
Kashi told me I should hit up K Sully, and I did. He's like, pull up the Quad, and then I met all you guys. So it's just like,
it's fire.
It's just weird how shit moves, but like in New York, a lot of that shit moves.
Yeah, it definitely moves real fast in New York, for sure. Though.
Almost too fast, bro.
Yeah, yeah, no.
They say that city that never sleeps shit. That shit, that's fucking true as fuck. But how did y'all go about forming this like Metro 21 type relationship? Cause
Bro, it just fell into place, honestly.
did it happen just like the second you guys linked? It was like
Yeah, so like
duo.
I remember the first time I like spent time with Johnny. I think we were hanging out with John Scott, the owner of Phoinex Down, and we were going to fucking watch Rick and Morty at his crib. And that was like the first time I hung out with Johnny. It was just on some like chill shit. We weren't really cooking up. And then I forget when we made Phenom, but that was definitely the first song we made together. And it was like, I made it from scratch, just like earlier that day, and like just came together so
Naturally.
like, so naturally. We were just like, we kind of looked at each other. We were like, word, like that's it right there. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing to change. Why fix it? So.
And then ever since then, just rolling.
Yeah, we've been cooking.
Like and bro, it just worked. I was thinking about that the other day too. But like, bro, like we didn't force anything. Like it just happened, and it's
And we've definitely had conversations of like, bro, it definitely adds to like the movement of what you're trying to do if all the music's with the same people, you know what I mean? And so like I have a network of producers that like I know well, and I like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I already know what type of stuff they're making, and like they already know what we're trying to do, and so it just works well when you kind of
it's more like cohesive. Yeah,
keep your circle tight. And, like build the sound within the people you're around.
How crucial do you think it was having Mackey in the finding your sound, or do you think you got your sound down packed beforehand?
Sheesh. All right.
Also, too, move your mic closer again. I'm sorry, I'm getting at you like that.
All right, for my sound, I mean, me personally, I definitely had
That should be good.
some type of sound. I guess, or I had my own like flow style for me. Before, I feel like I've always had it. Definitely had to work on it though, for sure. Practicing, being in the studio, just like literally, bro. I used to sleep for me at the studio, just spend like countless days for me.
It's a theme.
Bro, you seem like you live at Phoinex Down like more than Mackey.
I mean, all right, that's definitely not true, but
I don't know, bro.
I definitely would, bro. There's times I was there every day for me, bro. Like spent Christmases, bro, Super Bowls for me, like.
That's just kind of the vibe of the studio too. People, it's like a second home for a lot of people.
Definitely, like, I was gonna say, got a tat on my arm, all that, but
I didn't even know you had a Phoinex hat.
Oh, word,
I need to get one.
I got it this too. A little small, but be cool though. But I was gonna say, I spent a lot of time at the studio, but just to learn and stuff, and just I don't know.
Shout out Phoinex Down,
yeah,
shout
for
out
sure,
Overdome
for sure.
too.
Yeah,
I love it here.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead,
It's Massachusetts, all that. The 508.
You were in the little baby session I saw when I was doing my Nardwar shit.
Oh, word. Yeah, I was about to say, word.
You was taking the pictures.
Yeah, I was on my little photography thing. I was about to say, I got to see that session. That was cool. I'm like, I met a lot of people at Phoenix, so Snoop, I got to dab with Snoop. That was pretty cool.
That's fine.
Like, just walked. I'm like, yeah, but that's just like I told you, just be at the studio. You feel me? Like work for free. Like you said, swallow your pride. For me, you're gonna learn so much more things. And like it's not even like you cannot put a price on that. So just put the time in. You feel me? Wrap cables, sweep the floors, clean shit up.
You're gonna see stuff that you wouldn't be able to see anywhere else, and that's worth it.
Yeah, and the connections and all that are just gonna be like.
You meet A&Rs, you won't think that's like important, but you meet an A&R, and then 3 months later they'll recommend you something. It's like just literally keep your head down and keep working and be a good part of the studio, and like some shit will happen for a great lane.
Even besides just like the aspect of learning stuff, having a team of people like that, like having John, Josh, all of them.
Josh.
What's it like? Do you think everyone should surround themselves with creative people? Because I feel like the people that do the most amount of shit, their whole circle is just a bunch of people that do likewise shit, pulling each other up. How important do you think that is for you guys, having everyone else as sort of a support team?
It definitely helps. Like, if nothing else, it's just a constant reminder of like people are out here working.
Yeah.
Because like, holy shit, bro, Josh Schuback puts in so much time at the studio.
Sir, spicy.
Like, shout out Josh Schuback. That guy is a legend already.
I want to get him in.
He's working like 10, 12-hour days every day.
Jesus Christ.
And so it's like, if you have that to compare yourself to all the time, and like all the other engineers are also busting their ass, so it's like it's really just like a madhouse in there. People trying to get in the studio. So
each other.
It's just like it keeps that going for sure. If it was dead, like shit would feel dead. But there's always music happening.
That's fire.
Sure. So it's definitely one of those motivating factors of like get up and go type thing.
That's fire. What are some of you guys' best memories over at Phoenix? If there was like one memory that you could think of that you guys have together, that's like best.
A lot of them probably go with songs we made off Global, honestly, because a lot of them would like kind of turn into like parties, we'd like invite people to something. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So like there were a lot of like off nights that I wasn't necessarily working, where like Phoenix felt like that second home type.
Yeah.
Like we did New Year's there when we dropped the project. We had like all the family and friends.
What? Oh, all right. We'll just keep going. My bad.
Yeah, we had like all family friends for the global drop to the studio. So just like small group of people just to listen to it basically.
That's fire.
But it like led the whole New Year's thing. So just stuff like that. I don't know. That happens all the time. I don't know if you have anything specific, but
I low-key forgot the question. Say that shit over time.
Like a special memory at Phoenix.
Oh yeah,
something memorable.
I mean, I don't know. There's definitely a lot. I mean, like you said, making songs and shit, but we definitely had some funny, for me, like some interesting, I don't know, there's definitely a lot of interesting people at the studio for sure. For me, just, I don't know. I'd say seeing a lot, I don't know, the oddballs, for sure. That's one.
That's definitely facts.
I'd say that's, I don't know.
We've had our fair share of that too.
Yeah,
trust
I'd
me.
say no, I'm sure you have.
I mean, people just do. Yeah, people do some wild shit. Just do like I don't know. I mean, I don't want to, whatever. Hopefully, I don't see this, but I'd say between me, you, and Josh, the people that brought their baby to the session was probably
that was so fun.
an interesting.
Brought their baby in a session.
We've had babies in sessions here too.
Yeah.
All right,
like
it's cool, but
no. I'm saying don't bring your baby. Stop that. Stop.
Yeah, that's annoying. This
Bro.
shit.
Come on now.
I remember I came in here one
They had
day.
headphones on, right?
Bro.
Probably not.
Was it crying the whole time, bro?
I think with
After they dropped it at one point, he was crying after that.
for real. All right, yeah, I'd say that.
Oh,
Recently,
God.
yeah, that one for sure.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Some
Let's hope that person's not
shenanigans.
watching this.
Oh yeah, exactly. Right, yeah. If
Yeah, true.
Keep your baby at home.
The people who brought their babies here, please don't bring your babies back either. Your baby was crying for like 3-4 hours.
Right, changing them on the
Don't have the
couch and all that. Like,
Yeah.
no, we're not trying to see that.
Oh, that shit, bro. Jesus Christ. But one more production question. Your drums are insane. But they go like perfect with your voice. Was that something you like developed over time as you were making beats for him, or is that something that you were just good at?
Like implicitly, I don't know if I've necessarily said like. I probably could work around like the typical pocket that Johnny would want to hit, but I think it's just kind of like I've settled into stuff that I know he would sound like. It's kind of like you hear it and you know.
Yeah.
Like I make a bunch of beats that I know he wouldn't want to hop on, but anyone that I feel like he would, I hold it for him. Basically. But he always surprises me. No bullshit. Like
So
honestly,
Be versatile with
the
it.
flow,
for sure,
the
yeah.
flow always surprises me. So
Yeah, it would be crazy, bro.
honestly, that's one thing we've learned is like we can't go in with too much of a plan.
It's all unplanned all the time.
I like having kind of an idea, but yeah, a lot of like so much cool shit just happens in the moment that like you gotta allow for that. So it's kind of helpful to just
Go with the flow.
leave it up for improv a little bit.
What happened?
Yeah.
How the hell would you even describe your sound? Because, like, bro, I was trying to think earlier. I'm like, I can't really think of anyone to compare you to.
Yeah.
I can't think of
I've heard this question for both of us like a lot in the past couple weeks.
How do you
Who would you
describe
compare
your
it to?
sound?
Like,
Not even who would you compare it to, just how do you describe your sound? And more importantly, what does Johnny Finesse stand for? Like, what do you want people getting away from your music? That's a more important question. Yeah.
All right, so I'd say describing my sound. Definitely hold that other question for me. But I don't know. I'm definitely melodic. I try to be more melodic now, but I know that I can rap and I can sing also. So I try to do both of that. He even tried to get me on the the lower voice and stuff, so I can hit both the highs and the lows. But definitely, I try to do the melodies. I think the melodies is where the music is gonna go, and just being cool for me. Just I don't know, have fun. That's definitely what the most. Obviously, everybody says that, but literally, like, do what you want to do. For me, nobody can tell you what you can say and what you can't say, and how you can sound. And there's always another way to say something. So I don't know, for me, or another way to change the melodies, or mess with the timing, stuff like that. And another thing too, I'd say, like, I'm just stop rocking this chair, but where I really started to learn, I guess, like the melodies and stuff was low key sitting at church when I was younger with my mom. Shout out my mom.
Bro, so many. I'm sorry to cut you off, but like all the famous rappers and stuff that I've watched, so many people learn how to sing at church. It's
bro, that's
ridiculous,
bro. Like, because the church melodies are probably the most fire melodies you're ever gonna hear. So yeah, I was about to say, like, I just don't know. I guess I learned a lot just sitting. For me, Sundays, you know. Whatever, and low key, like, bro, like, I don't know, like, I can sing, but you feel me? I don't know. There's times where I was like, oh, I can sing, I can't sing. For me, obviously, I know I can sing now, but like, my sister can sing better than me. For me, there's people that can sing better than me, but you feel me? I definitely know where to go, and what notes I want to hit and what I want to do.
Yeah. And you have the God Mackey to make it sound good.
Facts. I'm like, but that's the thing too with the beats. Like, if you have a fire beat, like, bro, the song's gonna write itself. So when people talking about, oh, the producers or whatever, this and that, the producers are the most important part of the damn music.
Literally.
Because if you don't have the beat, what are we gonna sing a cappella all day? We're not doing that. I mean, come on, like, the beat. Like, if you have a fire beat, the song's gonna hit, bro.
Yeah,
like
that's
like,
a fact.
You don't even have to try or like work. Obviously, you should try, but it's not too much work for you to do. And what do my music stand for? So I guess I don't know. That's definitely an interesting question. I mean, me personally, I guess, like, I don't know. I want people to live life. You feel me? I want people to see what we have to offer for at least our lifespan. You feel me? Which is gonna be a long time for sure. Definitely a good time and a long time. You know that. But I don't know. I definitely want people to, I don't know, see the positivity. You know, I don't know, have a good time, enjoy life. I don't know. I feel like my music is low key kind of soothing. I don't know. When I feel down, low key, like that. Like, if I'm sick or my head hurts, whatever, like, I put that on and I'm straight. Like,
it's like another world.
Yeah, like,
no bullshit. Like,
I played one of our new songs. It's not released yet, but I just mixed it the other day. I played it for one of my clients, and he was like, he literally looked up. He's like, that felt like a dream,
bro.
And
like,
that's, like,
literally,
something clicked for me. I was like, all right, this is something special. Like, this is,
bro.
I was about to say, dude. Shout out to.
Bro,
it's fire.
I had Global on repeat at work, bro, and that's like literally the whole time I'm just thinking, I'm like, bro, like this, you just don't sound like anyone. Like, out of all the artists I know, bro, you guys have such a down packed sound. Like, it's like I hear it and it's just like Johnny Finesse and Mackey. But you guys also just blend how we were talking about how the producers are more of the song normally. Like, that's one thing I feel like you guys do perfectly. It's not like the beat ever carries. It's not like you ever carry it. It literally is just like a fucking perfect smoothie blend together, bro. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Like, we haven't made a song not like sitting next to each other, so I'm not gonna like.
It's hands on.
If he's not fully feeling something, like, he's not gonna get on it. And like, if he says a line and I'm not fully feeling it, I'm gonna be like,
this isn't good.
Yeah, like, try something else. Like, I call him out all the time.
Sure, like, we literally work together. Like,
yeah,
bro,
like, I get like, yeah. If a line pops in my head, like,
if it's fire, we're throwing it.
He likes it, he throws it in. Like, that happens all the time. Like, so we're really making this shit together, which I think is like important because it's a good lesson for both of us. He's seeing so much on the production engineering side that artists don't usually see, and I'm seeing so much on like the writing and like visionary movement side of being an artist. Like, and it's kind of giving both of us like that peek into the other side of it, which is fire.
Andrew, like, sort of is like manager kind of now.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Mackey does a lot. Like,
I was gonna say, Mackey
does
a ton for you.
Yeah, bro. Like, you can't even put it into words, bro. He's just working, bro. Like, for real. Like, he can literally do a lot. Like, he's doing cover art, bro. Like, he's doing whatever you need.
I didn't
bro.
even know you were making cover art. What?
Bro, like, bro, whatever we need, bro. He's getting it done, bro. Like,
a couple,
bro.
Not all of them.
Not yet, bro. But for sure, like, bro, everything, bro. Handling it.
Man of many talents.
Yeah. I'll let Xandros do the videos, though.
Nah, for sure. I'm like,
Speaking of videos, how important y'all think it is as an artist? Because, bro, that's the Doran, the dude I had on the last episode, he had a good ass aesthetic. But when I was looking through your Instagram, I'm like, bro, you just have like nailed aesthetic. Obviously, you have the sound down, but you're one of the artists where it's just like everything is down packed. It's just a waiting game for the right person to see you type shit.
Yes, sir.
But how important do you think it is to have good visuals and find a visual aesthetic that is sort of cohesive across everything? Because I feel like you've managed to accomplish that.
I would say that it is extremely important, especially the videos. Like, I heard something, and this was before I really got into the videos, but I heard something that the song doesn't come out until the video drops. And obviously, I need to do better with that. Like, we got to lock in some videos. Xandros, answer the phone.
Xandros, answer my phone for the interview.
Nah, facts though. All right, but well, yeah, we're gonna make that happen. But it's definitely extremely important. Like, yeah, find a videographer that you like to work with. Like, if someone's an asshole, don't work with them. I mean, it's simple. But yeah, find somebody.
Gonna come out smoother if you like the guy.
Yeah,
so
and like,
move on
for sure. And like, even with Xandros, like, I heard people, making the whole video and they're not gonna drop it. We don't do that here. You feel me? Like, even Xandros, like, I don't. You feel me? Like, he does his edit and that's the video.
It's gonna
dropping.
drop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
not
we-
going
like-
back and forth, nitpick.
We're definitely in the business of like
Shooting that.
respecting what he sees.
Yeah.
His vision's part of it. So like
Definitely extremely.
That's
important.
good.
it's definitely like a whole effort.
You guys have like such a solid foundation with just the three of you guys. It's
Right.
like you don't even need anyone else
Yeah,
technically.
bro.
Literally
Nah,
just the
facts.
three of y'all. You could fucking
Bro, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I know a lot of artists, like top artists right now, number 1, number 2, 3, whatever, that would kill for the spot that we're in right now. Just we own everything we have, bro. Like, we're independent. We do this shit.
and you're all so advanced in
Yeah,
your
bro.
crafts, bro.
We literally, I was like, bro, we literally have everything we can need. Obviously, we could definitely go harder and, improve and, as
More we could do.
with everything.
But it's just a matter of time at this.
Facts.
Literally.
That's just,
Literally.
every day
I
something
think,
different.
bro, no bullshit. I'm saying this on camera too because I was realizing this earlier. I genuinely believe you're gonna be one of the first ones in Mass to go up just because of the shit I was saying, bro. Your sound is just so fucking different. Like
Appreciate it,
it's
bro.
not like there's anything
For real, appreciate it. We're
even
definitely like
comparable.
I think Massachusetts definitely needs a couple breakouts that like
It definitely does.
rep Massachusetts.
Like
I mean,
it
it's
definitely does. But it needs people that are gonna stay in Massachusetts, not just buy an
Yeah.
LA ticket and
Bro,
dip out.
facts. I was
and
gonna
not-
say because we have a lot of talent here. I was gonna say being in the studio for 6-7 years, we have the talent, but everybody, bro, like I don't know, especially now, even the support, like people wait for someone to get so on, like like you feel me, and then the vibe dies because, bro, like I don't know, you wasn't even supporting them in the first place.
Literally.
You're just supporting the hype and whatever. And when that shit dies, then people just don't care. But
Yeah,
Literally.
it's tough because it's like you go to other cities and there's like infrastructure for an
There's
artist to,
none
like,
here.
Yeah,
come
bro.
up in a city, right? Like you go
So the past couple
play a
years.
couple basement shows, and that gets you like 45 people talking about you, and then next show it's like 200 people at the show, so then there's like a couple hundred more people talking about you, and just you work your way up.
You don't have that here.
organically and like build through an actual scene that exists in a city. Like there's no Boston.
There literally is.
I'm pretty sure hip hop was banned in Boston in like the 90s or something.
What the hell?
For a
I
certain
didn't
amount of
know
years,
that.
like you couldn't air it on the radio. Like,
I didn't
hip
know
hop
I
in
believe
Boston.
that.
I believe
That's
it too,
why-
bro.
I heard that a while. I'm not like gonna.
I want to. I feel like I heard
anything,
something
but-
about it too.
Yeah, and like
I don't know if I'm
I don't
bugging.
know how much that would contribute, but bro, like I feel like we're so behind as like a city for having like artistic, cultural scenes that are like.
I feel
you know what
like-
I mean? Like where would you go for like a rap show in Boston?
Yeah,
Bro.
Where would you even go?
at least.
Like,
Yeah, but
we
like,
need more, bro. Like,
Yeah.
but especially with that,
every
like you said,
week, like there's
yeah.
not local
Nah,
artists
facts.
playing every
bro,
week.
we
like,
need
why?
to start doing that.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just
and like
like-
I said, bro, that's what we need. That's what we're doing right now. For me, especially with you guys, like, bro, like you're creating a new culture, a new scene. Like this shit is like
Exactly,
it's
yeah,
never
bro.
been done before. That's
No,
what we need. We need
can
people
see
to
it starting to
freaking,
form
yeah,
in
bro.
Keep doing
pockets,
that,
but
bro.
it's like-
Yeah.
There's
need
definitely
people
got
to
to be
break
like
new
the
ground.
infrastructure in the city
Yeah,
too.
I'm like,
Literally.
yeah, if we make it, obviously we making it now. But if we make it, bro, we're making venues. But what we need in the city,
Literally.
we're
Like-
making sure it happens. Like festivals, all that.
All
You feel me?
everything, bro.
Everything we can do because that's, bro. Like we shouldn't have to go fly out to go do some shit. We
Get
should
Yeah,
get
that
exposure.
should, should be able to come up in the city that you're in.
Literally.
Like I said, it's a
impossible
nice
here.
area too. Obviously, fuck the snow.
Yeah, fuck
But
that.
it's a great area. Like there's a lot of people out here, bro,
Fuck the
that
snow,
have talent.
bro.
So like I said, we should be doing our own thing and not riding the backs of everybody else. But
Who's some of y'all favorite artists and producers in the area? It's a tough question. Top 5 between the two of you. We'll do that to
Top
keep it
five
simple.
of each.
All right,
between the two of you.
Top 5 artists, top 5 producers.
You guys could do 5 each if you want, or 5
fuck it.
together.
you gotta go first. All
That's
right,
gonna be a tough
producers.
one.
Josh Schuback.
I didn't even know he produced. I thought he just engineered.
He's hard with the production, bro.
Bro.
He does like
Josh makes good beats.
yeah, bro. He does some wavy stuff for sure.
I gotta get him and John, bro. I want to get them on one together.
Yeah,
That'd be
John
fire.
definitely does his little production thing. He does hard with that too.
Throw a Kachi on the
Yeah,
production. though.
definitely. Got you. Shout out to
Why not,
Kachi.
bro? That's the bro. And he's
Sonic,
literally, yeah, of course. Yeah, facts, Sonic. Tosh, too. Tosh is fire. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that huge one.
I've been
And
talking
Mackey.
with him, yeah.
That guy
Mackey.
kind of sucks, but you know, he's definitely the number one.
That's a pity 5.
Right,
That's a pity number 5 right there.
artist Johnny Finesse all the way down.
Yeah, facts. That's
Bro,
Numero uno.
real quick, you're the funniest producer I ever met.
Hell yeah.
Bro, I'm like, you know,
That's
he
all I
doesn't,
care
bro.
about.
He has a good vibe. Like that's where it starts too. Like if you're a weirdo, bro, nobody's gonna work with you. It's just
Yeah.
he has a good vibe, and that's where it starts. Like, bro, we were watching TV. That's how we met. You feel me? So
Yeah, facts.
pretty much. So like, bro, like we just had a friendship, and then the work
I
obviously.
think,
comes
yeah,
with
it's
friendship,
like you can't look at music like work. Like just because you're good at your job doesn't mean people are gonna like working with you. And like the technical side of things, like how good your beats are, how good your mixes are. Like obviously that's kind of the most important thing. But like people forget to focus on like, are you a likable person? like do remember people and like what's going on in their lives and like talking to clients every week and shit. You know what I mean? Like it helps with that too. So
how
it's a good thing.
what was I gonna say? I feel like one thing that's different about you compared to a lot of other people, you like genuinely seem like you just care about any artist you come in contact with and you're trying to help them. From what I've seen so far.
Like this is a hard ass thing to do, bro. Like on a you're trying to
day-to-day basis.
You're trying to come up with melodies and ideas and words in your head and turn them into like actual music, right? Mm-hmm. That's a really hard thing to do. And then you're trying to monetize that somehow, which means you need to like run a business that promotes your product and sells it successfully and like continuously, basically a subscription service, right? If they're listening to you all the time. And like then you have to turn that into leverage into like bigger business situation. Like it's really a crazy path.
It is.
And like people look at it as like, oh, all these people are just clout chasing. It's like, no, it's like a path to freedom.
Literally.
Based on your own ideas with your own money. It's like literally the most independent thing you can do. So it's like, I'm going to tip my hat to any artist out there that's like actually working.
Yeah, not the
half-ass
artists.
There's a lot of people with Instagram accounts that say artists in it and they're in the studio every 3 months and like, that's not how they're really making money, and they don't ever really plan for it to be. It's just an aesthetic. But like, there are people that are like working, and like I see them actually having a vision that they can like articulate to me in the studio. Like when I ask them, like a lot of people can't do that either. Like you should be artistic with this. Like you know what I mean? It's not just an aesthetic. Like you can really get creative and like do what you want to do for a long time if you like see it. So. Those people that I see working, like, definitely, like, give them love because, bro, it's a hard thing to do. And that's a hard mental wall to get over, like, you know what I mean?
I was going to say.
It's not obvious.
It's like, I think it was the Dorn podcast, too. I was talking about how this whole industry, bro, is just, like, you trying to do anything in here is just a mental war. It's just, like, waiting until you finally win, but the whole time it's like, am I going to break before it happens? Am I going to break? But what has kept you guys from not breaking? Why are you guys still in this room after 6 years of making shit?
Because people say shit like, I don't know who he sounds like. Like, when I show them Johnny's music, they're like, this is so far, I don't know. They're like, Uzi, but no. Pierre, but no. Like, it's not the same. It's like, so I know if we're hitting a unique pocket and, like, literally no one's told me, like, I don't like this music. Like, no one said that. So it's like, I'm kind of like, I'm waiting for, like, any, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not to like sound cocky,
but you haven't heard anything bad.
I haven't.
You don't have a reason to think.
At least if you don't like it, thanks for being quiet. I guess like appreciate it. But like, why not keep pushing? Right? And we have so much music too. Stacked like we have.
How many songs do you think you guys got in the vault?
Like post global, we already have close to 20.
Like we could,
And I have like 40 beats just on hold for him lined up right now.
And we're ready to churn some out for sure.
Yeah, and there are probably others that he's gonna parse through that he'll find. And like
for sure.
At this point, like beats are getting expensive because if you take a beat away from Johnny, I'm gonna be pissed.
Don't take beats from Johnny.
Yeah. I'm still open to working with anybody. I'm just kidding.
But just be fire though.
Yeah, facts.
Don't take beats from Johnny.
Make a fucking
song.
song.
Yeah, definitely don't take my beats. But bro,
it's a hold folder.
I mean, like. I was about to say, making music, I don't know. I feel like now, especially, I can never stop making music. Obviously, maybe, who knows, when I'm older, who knows. But, like, this shit is doing too much, bro. Like, we're creating art. Like, no one can take my songs and, like, the shit that we do. Like, nobody's taking that away from you. You make a song and you release it properly. Yeah. That's yours forever. And you're going to make money off that even after you die if you set it up right. And your kids are going to get rich off that if you feel me. And obviously, you got to promote every day. Do that.
Once you see your music as an asset, it really gets like, it's a more grown-up game.
Passive income for sure. Because I know I was looking, I was like, oh, what can I do? But definitely a good passive income stream. But obviously, like, streams and shit, like, it's kind of, you're not going to get paid that much. Obviously, you got to grind for sure.
I just can't wait till we start touring.
Yeah, bro. Like I was about to say, we're going to have fun. And
my next question was literally about concerts. It's funny you just said that.
We can
get into that.
Yeah,
get into that. Let's talk about some show moments then.
Oof.
Let's hear some show moments. Let's hear some show stories. How many shows have you done?
A couple here and there, like probably like 3, 4.
First time performing, what was that like?
I was a little nervous. It was in Florida. I was young.
God damn.
Young for sure. But bro, like I every show I've ever had, I've had very good feedback. For me, the crowd's fucking with you. For me, people applaud and all that. For me, I've definitely met a lot of people at shows that you feel me, are like family to me now, for sure. But my first show was in Florida. I'm trying to think of where it was, but who knows? Xavier Wolf show. I don't know if you know who that is, but open up for him. And there was a lot of people there too. Diablo, I don't know, he's a producer.
Diablo's fire.
Yeah, I fuck with Diablo. He's cool. But yeah, and I know the show here too is pretty fire for sure.
Jay Critch show.
Yeah, the Jay Critch show.
I was gonna say I saw that one on your Instagram.
That one was cool for sure. But I was about to say I'm trying to do. You feel me? I'm trying to be headlining and all that. And like I said, tour for sure. Like I'm trying to be independent, do my own thing. So that's definitely in the future, and we're gonna turn it up for sure. I'm like, bro, performing, like, especially as an artist, like that is the pinnacle. That's the best time you're gonna have for me, especially with everybody. You gotta bring everybody out and have a good time for sure.
That shit was fire to see.
Definitely.
Because I just thought about this because you were talking about shows. Did COVID impact your guys' workflow at all, or was it not really?
It definitely did not impact
for us.
It helped.
Personally, not really. Yeah,
like,
I mean, like,
we didn't slow down.
There was a point where like the studio was closed and like
it was definitely a little weird.
Like, we could still link and record at home.
So if anything, like we actually did a lot of our work during COVID. I'd say honestly most of it, right? Like,
yeah.
So yeah, like I don't know.
We literally met late 2019, so it's all been during COVID.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I mean, bro, we was working. For me, obviously, we could work harder for me, for sure.
Yeah,
but
I've had that shit a couple times. So there's been at least 4 weeks out where I haven't seen Johnny. So minus 4 weeks out of that, I got COVID twice.
But Jesus Christ!
Yeah, for sure. We working throughout the
so
year.
So it impacted it a little bit.
Pandemic.
All right.
Pandemic.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, honestly, a lot of people I know just been working through the pandemic and all that, so that's good to see for sure. Like that shit. I mean, obviously, it's definitely hard, but don't let anything slow you down. Just keep working, and you can always do something. You feel me? Like music wise.
Yeah, the entertainment industry like went skyrocket once, which is weird, right? But it's kind of the only thing there is to do once you finish your like whatever you got to do from work from home. So it makes sense that like music would be okay, even though the touring stuff kind of I don't know. The touring money definitely is the driver, though.
Yeah, need that touring money for sure.
And like without that in the industry, things have definitely been kind of hard. I feel like overall, but there's other ways to do it. Everyone adapted a little bit, and I feel like at this point, people are planning tours and going for it. Like Omicron's pretty bad. I haven't heard of anything like fully canceled. You know what I mean?
I haven't heard anything either.
I think now that people are requiring vaccinations, it's like. So I feel like tour is kind of an option now, but still kind of iffy.
Definitely iffy. But I mean, we could definitely. I don't know. Like I said, we could definitely probably set something up. But yeah, we need some cities for me. Yeah, but there's definitely some cities. We gotta
Summer it'll dial down a little bit for sure. So that'd be fire to have a couple shows in.
I'll be fine.
So definitely got to do some stuff out here though. I'm like, yeah, we gotta set something up because we're gonna do some little Phoenix show for sure. So anybody from Phoenix, you know, you gotta get in touch.
I want to do that for a while. Just like I know you guys obviously have done similar ideas. Like just your network of artists and shit. Like I feel like that's low key like something people should work together on. Like getting venues and like putting stuff together.
Literally, bro, that's what I'm trying to do. I'll talk to you after about it. For my birthday, I'm trying to do that this year.
Right.
I was actually going to talk to you about that. Yeah. Got some shit for you.
No word.
Let's go.
Nah, it's going to be
we're there.
But like the important thing is like getting people to go. Like you got to make it a scene.
I know.
The consumer base has to build in Boston. I think.
I mean, like I was going to say, I know people. Especially out here, people love popping out places, so I'm sure we can get it done for sure. Yeah. But that promo, need that.
I feel like a lot of artists in the city are kind of cliquey. That's like the issue with stuff like that because you can't get like everyone to show up to something because it's either someone has an issue with this person or somebody thinks they're too good for something. I feel like that's like the biggest problem.
Yeah, that's definitely been a big reason as to why it hasn't happened. I think just implicitly, like. It's hard to like unify in a city like Boston just like, through music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like there's got to be some way to like
separate everything
through it somehow. Like I don't know, but I guess a little touchy. But like,
hopefully find a way.
I don't know if it would really like people. I feel like people would show up.
Definitely. I mean,
like, I think people would.
Especially if you like.
No,
it depends on who you had on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. Definitely.
But
definitely.
Hopefully, it would be a good event.
You know? Hopefully. But we're coming up right on an hour already, which that went by quick as shit.
Nah, that was lovely.
That went by quick as shit. And that was the first time I didn't even have to look at all the questions, but I went through all of them already and more shit. But one last question for both of y'all. Yes, what can we expect from both of you guys this year? And what are some like goals you guys have, even if it's outside of music, just normal life shit you guys want to do? What can we expect from y'all?
We got definitely a bunch of singles coming next.
Bunch of singles.
Craziest songs you ever heard in your life.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm definitely hyped about the music we have coming post project.
Yes, sir.
Maybe a little plug EP.
Yeah, we got stuff
some,
going.
We got some plug songs that we might want to group together just because it's fun. Little shit like that, but I don't know. Hopefully,
be ready.
Like in terms of stuff outside of the main event. Hopefully, get some bigger projects dropping this year and shit.
Facts. Like we always got to step it up for sure.
Yeah.
So. And like I said, the songs.
That networking
like,
thing is definitely smart.
But I know we got some really fire songs up next. So you gotta stay tuned.
Be
ready.
Absolutely.
Yeah, be ready like now.
I'm waiting, bro.
I'm like, we definitely gotta show you some for sure because we got.
We're about to start promo with the project too. So
facts.
You haven't even promoted it?
No.
Quarter or something million.
Jesus
right.
Christ.
We're literally setting up like a Facebook business manager. Like we have nothing. Like
Jesus Christ, bro.
More
still have
videos.
to put the card on there.
Yes, sir, yeah.
So I'm excited with like the initial response. You know what I mean? For no promo, I'm like,
it's definitely impressive.
Now that
from
that's
what I
there,
saw.
it's like we just gotta put a little bit of money behind it.
Keep
I don't know,
going.
that's the game.
Keep pushing.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Appreciate you having us, bro.
Hey,
honestly.
appreciate you guys for coming by. You guys got any last words? Anything you want to say?
Going global.
For sure, man.
That time the pun was intended.
Yeah, absolutely.
That time the pun was intended, bro. But it was good chopping it up with y'all.
Absolutely,
Yo.
you too,
It was
bro.
good chopping it up
Always a
with
pleasure.
y'all.
We
Hey.
get to do it.
Yes, sir. Everyone, make sure to follow Mackey and Johnny on Instagram. Say you guys' Instagrams real quick.
My Instagram's Johnny Finesse.
Proud Mackey.
Yes, sir. Make sure to go follow them. Shout out to Phoinex Down 2, Purple World.
Shout out Do Over Don't.
Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yeah. Shout out to
see?
Gabe. The knowledge done.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Yo, real quick, anyone watching this, you see, this is how it should be. We're from complete opposite studios and just good ass vibes,
Facts.
just working friend shit. Like, fuck all this Boston
Fuck the
beef shit,
competition,
bro.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
literally, like,
Yeah. Locations, bro. Like you said, you gotta have.
We got
people
good
you
artists and
know
good
in every
engineers
place,
in multiple
bro.
locations.
literally, like, build together, bro.
Team shit.
Build together. That's the only way the city will go up.
Yeah.
That's the only way the
Might
city
as
will
well
go.
lead by example.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, we're doing it, bro. Like I said, we're the top, bro. We're already at the top.
Facts.
bro, for sure.
Just keep going. Keep
Sir.
going. But I keep hitting the mic with my fucking face. But yeah, we're going to end that here. Purple World, episode 14. We will see you guys on the next one, which I'm about to film right after this. So.
Hey, shawty, why you so apart? Yeah, ain't no new friends. Follow who you are. Hard but like tar. I'm a summer movie star. If an easy with a gang, know we gon'